Hello everyone, welcome to today's watch along. Shortly Steve and Liam will be with you taking us through the game, and later doing scoring the players and getting the fans involved. If you want to have your say, the link is in the description pinned. You can come on the show at any point during today. So it's away at Arsenal. By the time this is already out, I've already arrived at the Emirates. I travelled in the middle of the night despite the horrendous conditions with snow, blizzards and spitting rain left, right and centre. The first storm has arrived in the UK, and safely I'm back in London, ready for the game. So we'll be bringing you all of the match reaction. Well, I will, because I'm the only one who's at the Emirates today. Everyone else is too busy at work and so on. So I'll be bringing you match reaction, the usual vlog, and the last word. And of course, today we've got the live stream. So get yourselves involved in it. Fantastic. It is a fantastic thing to do. Get yourselves involved, get in the live chat, why not? But today, we're close to Christmas. Manscaped have an unbelievable offer. Have a look at this.
Ho, 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 gentlemen. Christmas has come early here at Manscaped. The leading men's hygiene brand Manscaped has just launched new products, including the all-new Ultra Premium Body Wash and the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's time to give yourself the gift of beautiful hair, skin and balls this Christmas season. Go to manscaped.com and use the code NFTV for an extra 20% off and free international shipping. Jingle balls all the walls, fellas. Listen up, right? Untrimmed pubes are a thing of the past, and it's possible you've got Santa's beard in your pants. It's time to leave your significant other some cookies and milk at the bottom of your chimney. I'm talking about the Manscaped Performance 4.0 package. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has advanced skin-safe technology to reduce those cuts on your nuts. Call. It's also waterproof, so you can use it in the shower. It's like a gifty partner with less mess. Isn't that right, Carl? The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Crop Preserver, Crop Reviver, and it's got anti-chafing ball deodorant, moisturiser and toner. It's time to keep your North Pole feeling and smelling fresh. This hygiene bundle will also come with a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxers that will keep your junk feeling fresh all day. They're perfect package for your perfect package. Manscaped is going beyond the groin with their new Ultra Premium Body Wash. It's infused with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean, nice and moisturised.
Absolutely buzzing.
They've also launched the new 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner, which has key ingredients or benefits that include hydrating, condition the scalp and strengthen your hair at the same time. 'Tis the season to be loaded up on Manscaped products, so get yourself, your dad, your brother and your friends the best gift of all, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Remember, with NFTV you can get 20% off and free international shipping with our code over at manscaped.com. Whatever discounts they have, you'll get another 20% off on top. Every bloke out there needs to add Manscaped to the wish list this season. Remember, 20% off and free shipping with the code NFTV at manscaped.com. Clean your nuts up and make Santa proud this year. And I'm going to let the boys take over.
Welcome, everybody, to Newcastle Fans TV. I am your presenter, Steve. We got the Arsenal Newcastle game going on in about a half hour or so. But yeah, welcome guys to the watch along. I'll be joined by Liam shortly, I believe. But yeah, get your comments in. We've got 80 people watching, so that's awesome. Definitely, like the video. And if any of you guys want to pop on, there should be a link in the live chat, and you could join in. If Liam doesn't show up, then we could watch along the game. But yeah, so this will be an interesting game today. But I'll read out some comments. Chrome Star can see a 2-2 draw today, but we need the 3 points badly. Any more predictions? I'll get to predictions later, but first we'll go through some comments and look at the lineups. Mike Elliott, come on the tune. Let's get a win today. Away the lads. Not too many comments yet. Oh, Steve, give Liam the link. Got it. Sounds good. I can do that right now. Yeah, one sec. One sec, folks. Hello, Steve. Hope you're well. Thank you. Thank you, Will. Afternoon, Steve. What's going on, Jordy Toon? All right, I know, Brandon. I know. I'm on WhatsApp. Give me one sec. Twitter, messages. Yeah. Damn it. Come on. I'll just have to share this. That's myself. And good morning, by the way, Brandon. And yes, Robert Bradley, it actually is. It's super early here in the U.S. It's about 7:06. So, yeah, it's pretty damn early here in the U.S. That's why I'm kind of being quiet. I don't want to wake anyone up, but, let's see. Okay. Would love to know who Fernandez is upset. I know, right? That's facts. Let's see. All right. Here you go, Liam, for this. There we go. Score prediction. I'm not sure, actually, quite yet on score predictions, but I will bring in my guy, Stuart. What's going on, man? All right. Here you go, Liam, for the...
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, what's going on, Stuart? How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you. Let me just mute you on my TV here. Yeah. How you been?
I'm not too bad, man. Looking forward to this game. Are you still in I'm in
Vietnam. Yeah,
Vietnam?
Southeast Asia, baby. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna win this game.
I actually think we could too. I don't really rate Arteta that much, to be honest. I think a bunch of faults under him.
Despite that, I just think that if we have the confidence to realize we're playing against a bunch of talented kids, we can beat this team.
Yeah, we're going to have to work hard as hell for it, and we're going to have to actually defend, but you got a point. I think we could get all 3 points. It'll just be, and I like the fact that our coaches have belief. Snowstorm in the UK too. Yeah, I heard about that. No cheering for you today then when we score. That's not true. Even though it's early, I'm still gonna go nuts if we win. But what do you we can go over the starting 11 right now. What do you think of this? It looks like a 3-4-3. Got Dubrovka in goal. That's huge. Mm-hmm. Easy fix.
That's the first step. I think he's a great organizer.
Yeah, me too. And I think that he doesn't make silly mistakes, unlike Darlow has in the past few games.
Yeah.
So Dubrovka in goal, easy. Ryan Fraser at right wing back. It looks like I'm looking at it on NBCSN in the US, and it says we're lined up at 3-4-2-1. And Fraser, it's going to be a back three of Emil Kraft, Lascelles, and Schär. No Kieran Clark. That's interesting. What do you think of that?
Well, actually, if you watch Masterclass, there's a video on YouTube called Masterclass with Eddie Howe, and he goes through a time where they played Chelsea, and beat them 3-0, right? Yep. Ryan Fraser, in that game, played right wing back, so he's played that position before, under the same coach. So I think that it's Murphy. I don't think was as effective as he has been before, in the last game. So I think, getting more service on the right, and Ryan Fraser made an impact when he came on in the previous game. So
absolutely,
I think it's a decent decision.
Yeah, and what do you think about Kieran Clark being dropped? I honestly, I never thought I would have said it before, but he deserves to be dropped, and Kraft should get a shot at that center. But I never thought I'd say that, but that's what I think at least.
Yeah, from what I can see, from what I saw from One Football, it looks like Lascelles is going to be on the left-hand side of that center three.
Yeah.
And Kraft will be on the right, and Cher will be in the middle. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I definitely think I agree with this comment though from Joel Marshall. Fernandez should be in over Kraft and Clark. I don't what's going on with Federico, man. I'm so confused. I'm really confused how no Federico Fernandez for this game. Like what has he done?
Well, I mean, we don't know, because everybody should get a clean slate under a new coach, as far as I know.
Maybe
so we don't know. Maybe it could be injuries, personal problems that we maybe don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be something. It must be something, man, because I don't know how he isn't starting over Kraft and Clark, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We have Eddie Howe actually in the dugout. So I mean, I'm excited about that. It's his first actual game where he'll be here. No more COVID for him, so that's cool. Party isn't at his best, and the Congo can't get bullied off the ball. Palace pressed them well and forced mistakes in midfield. Yeah. See, the thing is about Arsenal, I think, like with all teams, their manager, I don't believe in Arteta because they've gone on these runs before and then they just go back to losing and losing. But anything else you wanted to talk about with this Newcastle lineup? I find it interesting. John Joe Shelby again getting a start.
Well, the thing is, he's our playmaker. I don't think we have anyone else that can, play the ball forward in our, center midfield right now.
Yeah,
Isaac Hayden is good at winning the ball. Sean Longstaff, he just doesn't look the same as he was before, when he was at his best. But then again, maybe he was bruised. So I think right now, John Joe Shelby is our best playmaking midfielder. I'm hoping we can get more from Joe Willock, man. Like he seems very lethargic. Like something's up. I don't know, man.
I agree. I think he's got to step up, and I hope he gets forward more today and gets some actual shots on goal and whatnot. We got to get him. I'm not expecting 8 goals in 8 games or whatever. I'm not expecting that where he score every single game, but get forward more, man. Try to score. And then Joe Ellington again gets the start. Callum Wilson and ASM themselves, and he's been honestly all right, to be honest. I don't mind Joe Ellington in there, but I used to.
Yeah. Look, I'll be honest. I used to make fun of him, but I actually realized there's a player in there. He's actually a pretty good dribbler. Good with the ball, and he can actually score a goal. Who knew? Yeah,
I just think Bruce, this kind of player didn't suit Bruce, but we'll see. He's still got a lot to prove. He's definitely got a lot to prove. But we'll see. Good morning, says Unknown Spectre. This lineup looking good. I actually kind of like it too, to be honest. Do you have any real complaints? The only complaint I have is Lascelles as captain again and no Federico Fernandez. That's probably my only complaint, really. I mean, Matt Richie isn't being played out of position. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, Matt Ritchie's been exposed a couple of times. I would like to see Jamal Lewis there, but Matt Ritchie has more experience, so that's probably why he's in the team. But I unfortunately cannot stay long. I ordered some mac and cheese, and the girlfriend and I are going to watch the game on the big screen.
That's all right. Yeah, you can head out whenever, man.
Good.
So If you want, we could talk real quick about the Arsenal lineup because I think that is of interest.
Okay, yeah, let's have a look.
I actually, let me see here. Let's pull that up. So, looks like they'll be lining up. I think in a 4-2-3-1. In a 4-2-3-1. They got Aaron Ramsdale in goal, who has been, honest to God, been one of the best goalies in the world in terms of form over the past few months. Yeah, I mean, the Leicester game, he made some incredible saves. Even in the Liverpool game early, I know they lost 4-0, but he made some really, really good saves. He's been lights out for them for the most part. Tomiyasu, their recent transfer from Bologna in Italy, great defender. I mean, he's versatile, can play center back, right back, great Japanese international, really good player. Ben White's finally been performing. Gabriel and Nuno Tavares. I'm surprised that there is no Kieran Tierney in there at left back for Arsenal. I'm kind of surprised about that, but Tavares has been playing a lot. What else? We got midfield 3, it looks like. Or no, not a midfield 3. Partey and Sambi Lokonga as that 2. It looks like, 4-2-3-1. And then Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Xhaka, and Aubameyang. Who do you fear more, Aubameyang or Lacazette? Who do you think is their better striker?
I fear the combination of the two.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm a little bit glad that Lacazette isn't playing. Not to say Odegaard is a bad player, but
right. Because Lacazette can play as that 10 too, right in behind a striker, he reminds me of like Griezmann. Like Griezmann can do that sort of thing. He can play as a second striker or in behind someone. Yeah.
And then he can also play as a main striker too, Lacazette.
Yeah.
It depends. But yeah, it should be an entertaining game. I think some people will be surprised at how well we will play in some phases of the game, at least.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think if I had to go, we'll move on real quick to predictions for the game. I'm gonna go with probably 1-1.
Okay.
We've been drawing a lot of games recently, and
I'm gonna be bold and say we're gonna win 3-2.
That'd be amazing.
3-2.
That'd be amazing. To be honest.
And with that, I have to sign off. Unfortunately, I will probably catch you for the next game.
That's all right. Take care, Stu. Nice talking to you, getting your thoughts, man.
Good seeing you, Steve. All right.
Peace.
Bye.
All right. But yeah, guys, I'm going with 1-1, to be honest. I think that both teams are kind of due for I think we'll play better than we did against because usually when we go to the Emirates, we usually lose. Like, I think it's been 18 years since we won a game at the Emirates or something crazy like that. We haven't scored. We haven't scored in quite a while at the Emirates. Also, I think we've been shut out a few times. So I don't really know if I'm ready to go with the win yet, but I'm not sold on Arteta either. So I think that we can pick up points because I don't think he's a great manager, really. Or I think he needs time somewhere else besides Arsenal. I think that's a big jump to that's your first job. But, I think we can do something in this game and get a result or even win. I think that it's an even game. You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think that it's an even game looking at the table. But it's a must-win for Newcastle, and Arsenal obviously want to keep up their winning habits. Last win at the Emirates was in 2010, Andy Carroll goal. Wow. Yeah. So Tim Krul was world-class that day. Very nice. Dubrovka masterclass incoming. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Dubrovka is fucking awesome. I love Dubrovka. It doesn't feel that even to me. Well, I think we have the better manager personally, so I think that kind of lowers it down. But I think either team. Well, no, actually, sorry, it's not an even matchup, but in terms of the table, obviously. But I don't know. I don't believe in Arteta. That's the thing. If I were exactly with Eddie Howe, will play attacking football. So we'll see. But what are your guys' predictions? I've seen a few. David Johansson goes for 3-2, assuming Newcastle. But Gerrard is better than Howe. That's debatable. Kevin, the Newcastle fan, I think we'll win 2-1. Oh, I hope so. Man. Still got about 10 minutes until the match. All right. And also I always like asking you guys this. Hold on. Where is it? I always like asking you guys, knowing where my audience is from. Where are you guys watching from? I live in the United States in a little town in New Hampshire called Exeter. So it's about 2 hours away from Boston, 4 hours from New York City. So I'm in the northeast of the U.S. But where are you guys from? Where are you guys watching from? Definitely comment down below. Subscribe and like. Definitely. We have to win this 2-1 to Newcastle. I hope so. Dubrovka is putting in the work in practice. He deserves his run out and hopefully regains a spot in the first team. Absolutely. Willock to haunt his former team. Sounds like a pretty Arsenal thing to happen to them. 3-2 to Newcastle. Wow. I do think I think there's definitely a very good chance of there being a lot of goals in this game. But I think the thing is under Eddie Howe is, well, obviously we want the first goal. Nakamura is watching from Spain. Nice. Whereabouts in Spain, by the way? Hey, we got Liam. What's going on, Liam? How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Hello.
You good? I can hear you.
Right, spot on. I was playing Football Manager yesterday, so I think I just muted my laptop and forgot to turn the.
That's all right. Desert Tune, watching from Monterey, California. I'm moving U.S. for my further study. Is it a good move? I like the U.S. It depends which state, though. Because some states are really shitty and some states are really nice. So depends which state. And we also got Paul from Australia. What's going on, man? How you doing, Paul?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. What time is it there in the down under? What, 2 a.m. or 12?
No, 11:30.
11:30. Oh, nice. 11:30 kickoff. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's 11:23. But honestly, I've been at my my brother's 18th birthday, so I'm about to watch the match now. Let us know what's the lineup. I haven't seen the lineup. Who we got?
I can let me get that share that on my screen real quick. We're going with a 3-4-3. It looks like a 3-4-2-1, however you want to look at it. But here we go. Well, that's Arsenal's. They're going with a 4-2-3-1, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu. All them guys. This is who we've got for Newcastle.
So Dubrovka's in. That's good.
Yep, we needed that. We needed that. Gavin Mack watching from Australia, from Melbourne. Nice. Eric Hardenberg, a member of our channel. Holland, Groningen. Nice. Someone's watching from Bangkok, Thailand. 4:30 a.m. West Coast in the U.S. Yeah. 3 hours behind. You got some dedication, Desert Tune. Arkansas, unknown Spectre, Canadian Magpies. What do you think of the lineup, Liam and Paul?
Emil, you go first, Liam.
Good. I think the main one was bringing Dubrovka back in. And so I don't like Ryan Fraser at a wing back. Like
he's played there before at Bournemouth, though.
What? Sorry,
he's played that before at Bournemouth.
Yeah, but you seen when he came on, last weekend that he was most effective as a winger, not a wing back.
Yeah.
But you never know. He might try harder with Eddie Howe. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm pleased.
Yeah, same here. I'm glad that Kieran Clark finally got dropped because he deserved it, quite frankly.
I've got a bit of a story. So I was at the match with Sam on Saturday.
Yeah.
When we played Brentford and drew 3-3 and the platinum at end, you know what I mean? The platinum seats, nice platinum seats. And every time Clark got the ball, he was like, watch this. Clark gets the ball, spins around and just passes it back to Darlow. That's all he would do. He's like, watch this again. Just gets the ball and just passes it back to Darlow.
What about Kraft in centre back? It looks like.
Yeah, Kraft is in a centre back. Yeah.
Well, I think he's played well at centre back, though, hasn't he? I think. Yeah.
But what about Fetty? What's he doing?
I have no idea what's happening with Federico Fernandez. He must want out or something. I have no idea.
It's just shambolic. Like
I know, right?
He's done so good for us, and he can't get a sniff. Like, it's disappointing, isn't it? Like, there must be something because he wasn't getting to go with Bruce. He's not going to go with Howe. Like, it must be something. Must be something behind the scenes. But
he probably wants to move out. Yeah.
I hope the Big Joe has another good game like last week. He was fantastic.
He was.
And for us, like playing our new style of football, and we know that Brentford are an attacking team, and they pretty much have the possession in most of their games. If we can take it to Arsenal away from home and try and get something quickly, we could walk away. To be honest, lads, I don't know what you're thinking, but I just don't see us taking away 3 points, but I'd be really happy with the point.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a must-win game, but I'm not going to say no to a point against away at Arsenal. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if we can get in attacking and score a couple of quick goals, anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's just how Arsenal are playing. Like before they lost, like they were on a good run of games, and they didn't go well last game. But if we can take it to them, we could do something. Hopefully.
Yeah. Arsenal fans are a bit weird because I think did they go 8 or 10 games unbeaten, and then they absolutely go mental when they lose. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's going to lose. Everyone's going to lose to Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They're just a weird bunch of fans.
Yeah, it can be. But, I don't know. I don't really rate Arteta that much, and I think that he goes on these sick runs for like 10 games or whatever, then they just go back to mediocrity and drawing and losing and all that shit. So, I mean, they got pummeled last week. We ain't no Liverpool. But if we take the game to them, and it's going to be really hard to beat Aaron Ramsdale, though. It is going to be really, really hard because he is one of the best form keepers in Europe right now. There's no question about it, the saves he makes and whatnot.
Yeah, I was playing Football Manager, and I was playing against Arsenal, and Ramsdale just kept them in that game. Like, and obviously I know it's not real life, but
I know he's Ramsdale horror show incoming. I'll take that. Hope we have the same energy like last week. I think we will. Losing and having a good fight is fine. Arsenal is just better. Yeah, on paper they got the much better roster. I think we have the better manager, though. To be honest, I think we have the better manager. You see our team in the tunnel, and you realize how small most of our players are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Roger Ojeda, much love from Orlando, Florida. Nice. Players walking out. Yes, they are. How are you guys watching the game?
On Optus Sport.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
his goals.
I'll probably catch up with you lads at the halftime break. I'm going to get onto the game, boys.
No worries, mate.
All right,
Nice
mate.
talking
Take
to
it
you,
easy.
Paul.
Bye-bye.
Mate.
Peace. All right, so I'll stop sharing this screen.
See, I've got Jose Enrique on my telly. Jose Enrique.
Right. What do you got for a score prediction, by the way, Liam?
I think I went 4-3 or 3-2. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Like, I can't see it being 0-0 because both the defenses are terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Arsenal, they got battered last week. I would be shocked if we scored 3. I think that most will score 2. But we do have a good attack. Like, it is a good attack. I just think it's going to be so hard to beat Ramsdale because you need to score like a very, very well done goal. You need to. It's yeah.
I think it's going to be an interesting game, like, isn't it? Because if
happy with that team.
So the trains are delayed and they're not postponing kickoff, which is a bit frustrating. Like, but
they're postponing kickoff.
Well, no, the people were hoping they would do just because of how bad the weather is.
So what's going on in the UK? It's snow in the northeast, or is it all across the country?
I think it seems like it's just the northeast. I can show you my fence if you want to see my fence falling over. 2 seconds. Can you see it?
Oh wow. Yeah, I do see it.
So the back gate, it's somehow in the front garden. Go on, Joe Litton. Go on. Just go on. Ah, lucky.
Game's kicked off. 15 seconds in.
I'm 37, 38.
Oh, geez, you're way ahead of me. Joelinton, come on. He's such a weird player, Joelinton. It's really hard to grade him or whatever. He's so weird because on that dribble just there, some of those touches were like I've seen 6-year-olds have better touches with the ball, but he makes it work somehow. I don't know. It's weird. He's a weird player to judge, I suppose, or to evaluate.
I was going to try and pause the stream, but I kind of seem to pause it. So I'll just keep quiet on the score, concede. Have you seen my message to you?
Let's see. I don't have any controls. You'll need to I don't have any controls. You need to bring people in. Okay, yeah, cool. All right, sounds good. These rival fans are salty, crying, cry me a river, mate. Suck it up. We taking over now. Yeah, exactly. We got the takeover. That's what's up. And we got Eddie Howe. I really like Eddie Howe too. I think he's a good manager. Wilson Penn laid on. Willock laid on. Kevin's watching on BT Sports. Oh yeah, is this a TV game in the UK?
Yeah. So any game that's not a 3 o'clock kickoff's generally on TV.
Right.
Which is what we've got to explain every week to Brandon. Like every Saturday he'll be like, so is the game on UK telly? It's a 3 o'clock kickoff, Brandon. What does that mean? Obviously I'm butchering his accent
No, it's pretty good. No. It's actually pretty good. It's
but I'm meeting him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the UK now.
He doesn't understand the 3 o'clock kickoffs. It's so funny.
I hope Willock scores a day like. I think that.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. You think he'd celebrate?
If he scores the first one, if he gets 1, I don't think he will. But if he gets 2, I think he will. That's my prediction. If he scores 2 goals, he'll celebrate the second one.
Willock on the ball now.
I remember I went the first season. Fabian Shaw came to Newcastle. I went to the home friendly, and he got barged off the ball twice, and I was like, he is so bad. Then he scores 5 goals in a season, like that rocket against Burnley made me bad. Went absolutely crackers in the stands.
Yeah.
Preston North End versus Fulham.
Eddie Howe at the wheel. Let's go. Brenton, Linda, Duff. Come on, you live in New England and I live in Atlantic Canada. Where's the 20 feet of snow on the ground? No snow for me. I mean, there was some rain last night where I live, but no snow. No snow.
When I was doing a review with an Arsenal channel, I think yesterday or the day before, where I was like half an hour late, and they said Xhaka will be full of energy for the first 20 minutes and then he'll die. Like, obviously not literally die, but he'll be knackered.
Yeah.
I think he's played. He obviously played all the last season. Played during the summer, and he's obviously played most of the games this season. So he's just knackered.
Yeah, it's like he's like it reminds me of a similar situation with Pedri at Barcelona.
Yeah,
such a young player, but he's playing 70, 80 games a year in Pedri's because he played Euros, La Liga, Olympics, Champions League, Copa del Rey. Like he played 80 games probably in this whole year. Like only Harry Maguire probably plays more because Maguire's always at United center back, you know.
But he shouldn't be because he's fucking terrible.
I know. I don't think he's that good either.
Apologies for the foreign French language.
Ben White's better than Maguire.
Well, I hated it, when Roy Keane was griefing him before the international break, and then he scores 2 goals against 2 very poor teams, and then celebrates like that, and then he gets sent off. Last weekend. You're just thinking like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Like,
he's in a rough moment. He's just trying to.
It's like good for you that you scored a goal, but then you've just got sent off for your club team, and it's just like, nah, mate. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, Albania is like miles better than San Marino because everyone is like miles better than San Marino.
Yeah,
Albania is still not a good. Yeah, England should be winning that game comfortably, and they did. And so what if you scored a fucking goal?
Yeah,
it was in a World Cup qualifier game, and you were already going to qualify anyways. It's not like it was like a tight group, and you just beat Germany to go top of the group to the World Cup. Like, scored against fucking Albania, man.
Just 2 seconds, mate. I just need to quickly just go and do something.
Yeah, no worries. I understand that they're in debt, but how is Pedri and Fati worth $1 billion? I don't think they're worth $1 billion. There's no way. Is that in like their contract? What's it called? In their what is it? Yeah, in their contract, like a release clause of $1 billion. I think Karim Benzema has $1 billion for his release clause. Joe Linton on the ball. ASM. Nice interchange there between Willock, Joe Linton, and ASM. Kind of like some triangle passing going on. Ball out, and it looks like an Arsenal throw. Would be worth $1 billion pesetas. Odegaard on the ball. That's Gabriel. Oh, John Shelby on the ball. Pass backwards. Here's Lukonga on the ball. We seem well organized. Yeah, we do, actually. We do. Arsenal haven't gotten in behind us or anything right now so far. Here's Tomiyasu on the ball. Pass to Saka to Tomiyasu. Ben White. Pass it to Odegaard. Come on, guys. Come on. Aubameyang pass out. Here's Tavares. Conga. Gabriel. Here's Xhaka. Xhaka looking. Pass out, nothing. Oh, Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson, he's on. Oh. Good strength there from Callum Wilson. My God. Tavares was... No, is that Tavares? No, that's Gabriel. Gabriel was on him. He was on him. But Callum Wilson just out-muscles him. I'm not sure that's a foul. I don't think that's a foul. What's going on, Liam?
You all right, mate?
Yeah. Did you just see that play? Did you just see that play with Wilson?
No, mate, I missed it.
So Callum Wilson got through in on goal, but Gabriel was like grabbing him around and
was he?
All this. Yeah.
Do you think it's been an even game so far, or do you think we've been on top?
I'd say a lot of it is meaningless Arsenal possession in the middle of the field in midfield. Really, They haven't gotten really close to our goal, but I mean, we just got in behind them. Definitely a good start. I mean, we've already got. I'm getting that Bournemouth 3, Chelsea 0 vibes right now. Yeah, possibly.
Thing is, we just need to take more opportunities. Like we did at certain points, but there was a header from Callum Wilson last week that should have been another baton there. But
here's Xhaka on the ball to Odegaard, Gabriel. They're pushing their center backs higher and higher up because Tomiyasu and Gabriel are moving up past that halfway line and trying to get Tavares in and whatnot. Shot off, nothing there. Good block from... Who blocked that shot? Is that Partey? Arsenal 82% possession, but counts for nothing. We're well drilled. We do look well drilled right now, to be honest.
Yeah. I think with Dubrovka as well, it seems like the defense trust them, so they don't flap.
Communication.
Yeah.
That's key. I agree.
Oh, go on, son. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Good run that by.
Oh, that's a nice ball from John Joe Shelby. Ooh. Oh.
You sounded like a gorilla there, mate.
What?
You sounded like a gorilla when you're going, ooh, 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 ooh.
Good to see you, lads. How's it going? What's good, Connor? They've had 80% possession, Barbara. Yep, they have, but nothing so far, so that's good.
It doesn't seem like they've really tested Dubrovka yet.
Yeah, not at all. David Johansson, what a ball from Shelby. That's the thing. That's the thing about John Joe Shelby. He has that in his locker. He just needs to show up more consistently. I'm not saying he needs to be the perfect player, but and I think he did really well against Brentford last week, to be honest.
Yeah. I know when me and Sam were at the game, he sort of got himself in a little bit of trouble, and then he just like cleared the ball. And it was like the perfect pass to like the winger. And I'm like, you definitely didn't mean to do that pass there. That was just like, when you just hoof it and just hope it goes somewhere. And it just went perfectly to his feet. And I was thinking, there's no way you've done that on purpose.
You never know, though. You never know, because sometimes athletes like I don't know, obviously know about like Odell Beckham Jr. how he makes these crazy one-hand catches, and you're like, he didn't, that's lucky. That's lucky, but he practices. So maybe Shelby, to be that good at passing, you either have the talent or you don't. You can train as much as you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Shelby's impressive.
I think we need to get ASM more on the ball because he seems to be he hasn't done any. He's obviously tracked back, but he hasn't got into the game much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does anyone know why Richie always wears a bandage on his hand?
I don't know, actually. Maybe he broke his hand or something, or he always covers. I don't know. It's a good question, though.
Oh, go on. Oh, he does seem all over them, that Gabriel, I think. Number 6. All over Wilson, like.
He was meant to, Will, I think, answered your question about Richie. He was meant to have an operation on his hand and never had it, so he has to wear that now.
Great, thank you, mate. I tried to put your slippers on. I was like, no, they're far too small. Only like nearly triple the size of my feet. Fucking boiling this. Thank you.
What happened?
No, mate, you're just gonna have to watch.
Fair enough. Ooh, Xhaka was close there. That ball from Makonga was perfect. Wow.
But like that's Richie switching off again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't know why every manager we have is obsessed with trying to make him a fucking a left back or a left wing back. Like, what skill set does he have for that? He doesn't.
See, I think he's been a great servant to the team, and I think until probably later on last year, he's just lost his pace.
Yeah.
But obviously, then he's a vocal point in the team, which sometimes you need. But then it seems like they're just attacking down his side.
As Tiger Studio says, he's so slow. Also, that's the problem. Yeah, I agree. I also don't know what the hell's Jamal Lewis done to not been able to get a chance.
God knows. But Eddie Howe knew Richie from Bournemouth, so it might be that.
Yeah. Do you think our starting 11 right now is better than what he had at Fulham, or no?
Who had a Fulham?
Or no, sorry, not Fulham. I'm watching the Fulham game. When Eddie Howe was at Bournemouth, I meant Bournemouth. Do you think our starting 11 is better than like a starting 11 that Eddie Howe had at Bournemouth when they were like, I don't know, beating Chelsea 3-0?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help if we took like these best two players, like.
Yeah. Because they had Jefferson Lerma, Nathan Ake, Ramsdale in goal, right?
But Ramsdale wasn't that good.
Yeah, that's true. Peter Griffin with the insight. Because Lewis can't defend good going forward, though. Maybe he should play as like a winger or something, or a wing back.
Richie kind of defend though.
Yeah. It says on One Football that we're playing 4-4-2. Interesting.
Yeah. We'll look a lot more. There's people in the right positions. Do you know what I mean? Like we're not lost with like a midfield.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that ball.
Willock. Come on, man. I'm seeing the comments. People are not happy with the refs. People are not happy with the refs. Because on that ASM, I'm looking on. Oh, geez. I'm looking on this ASM replay. And he just gets absolutely he gets run over by like 3 dudes.
Yeah.
And then if they touch Willock, it's like, oh, foul. Paul Dummett is needed badly. Let's hope he gets fit and stays fit.
Ooh, what a save.
Let's see. Oh, that is a good save. That's real good. That's a goal with Darlow. To be honest, that might have been. Because sometimes his decision-making is shoddy. It really is. Sometimes it's very, very poor. Oh. 20 minutes in, 0-0. You happy with the performance so far?
Yeah, it's been good so far. Like,
what minute are you guys up to on your feed? I'm at 20:45, and Liam's at what?
21:15 sort of thing. I might have a plumber coming round in a little bit, so I might need to jump off for a little bit if that's all right.
That's all right. Yeah. No worries. Is your house flooding because of the snow?
No, it's we had a bath put in, and the bath sort of leaked, so they're just coming out to fix it.
I see.
I'll be 2 seconds, buddy.
No worries. I agree very, very, very strongly with this. Officiating in all major sports is at an all-time low. Video review has turned a lot of referees into on-field, on-court, on-ice babysitters. I agree. I think refereeing decisions have been, across all sports, there's been a lot of controversy and whatnot, yeah. Is it snowing in the Tune? Yeah, it's snowing in the UK. From what I can hear. I think all rest should be replaced with flying drones. Maybe. Maybe you're onto something. China is replacing beat cops with flying drones so pro sports can do the same. Well, China's a fucked up place, so I don't really know if I want their ideas implemented in the Western world.
Do you know the Great Wall of China isn't just one wall, it's about 7?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It like goes all across the country. Yeah.
Are you worried that we haven't had a shot yet?
A little bit. I would say, yeah. But I'm just glad it's at 0-0 because I just want I the way I see we win this game, I don't see it as we trade blows back and forth. I see it as and I think both teams because you got to think about it like this. They're two very good goalkeepers, and I would say right now, obviously Ramsdale's in better form because he's actually been playing. They're two very good goalkeepers, really good attacks, but one side isn't getting much on Dubrovka, and we aren't getting much on Ramsdale. So that means there's limited opportunities. So I kind of see this as like a 1 or 2-0 game. Like I don't think it'll go over 3 goals. It could. I think if there's a goal in the next few minutes, then there could be goals galore. You never know.
Yeah. So the thing with Newcastle is even if we're 3-0 up in 90 minutes, we could still lose 4-3.
Yeah.
It's like when I've been to the match before, we're winning 1-0 or 2-1 or a close game. You're like when the 90 minutes ago, you're just sitting so nervously, you're just waiting for the ball, like the ref is to blow the whistle.
Like last week, I think there were so many goals because there were 2 backup goalkeepers for both sides.
Yeah.
And there were mistakes made and whatnot. And the fact that... What?
Oh. Is that a goal kick? It was behind his body, to be fair. Like,
I hit the yeah. I wouldn't call that a penalty.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have called it.
So we have a try though.
I mean, in my ideal world, if I ran football and FIFA and whatnot, I would just say, if it hits your hand, I don't care how it hits your hand, it's a penalty. Make it super, super black and white.
Yeah. But then all you'd be doing is just shooting at any distance at people's arms. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
it's a hard one.
Good defenders will evolve with the times because the laws of the game have changed over the past however 100+ years of the game, and so you've had to evolve as a goalkeeper, as a defender. I mean, back in the day, like Manuel Neuer kind of brought in the whole I'm gonna play almost as like a center back, like I'm gonna ping passes around. You have to be good with your feet. Nowadays, goalkeepers are. It's a weakness of theirs if they're not good with the ball at their feet.
Yeah.
Same thing with fullbacks. Fullbacks used to be strictly defensive. Now fullbacks are expected to, and most teams get forward and produce some goals and assists and some attacking overlap. That wasn't around also. So the game has evolved, and if the handball rule was super, super, super black and white, like I don't care how it hits your hand. If it hits your hand, then it's a penalty. The defenders would have to evolve and players would have to evolve.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I think there's not every law is going to be perfect, is it? There's always going to be people that by it.
Exactly. And there's always going to be close calls. There's always going to be close calls. Like, is the ball fully – like, I love what they did with obviously, it's been around for quite a while, but with the goal line technology thing.
Yeah.
That's wicked smart because it's super transparent. Everyone can see it. It's a great graphic.
What I think should happen is like the crowd should be able to hear the referee.
Just like in the NFL or NBA, where like the referee communicates his decision with the crowd.
It's pretty much every major sport bar Newcastle.
Yeah, or bar football.
Bar football. There was Newcastle fans on the screen. Sorry.
That's all right. No, but yeah, that's so what in rugby they have that too.
Yeah, they have it in the stadium. So I don't know if you can hear it on telly, but you can hear it in the stadium.
What about cricket? Same thing?
I think you can, yeah.
Trying to see if I can see Lee in the crowd or any. Is Lee the only one at Arsenal?
I think so, yeah.
I wonder what happened.
Oh, what a save, son. What a fucking save.
Whoa! Whoa! See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's why I think it'll be a low-scoring game because look at if that was last week, if we got a shot off on Brentford's keeper, it would have been a goal.
Yeah.
But Aaron Ramsdale,
unbelievable save that was.
Wow. I mean, it was from distance, but it got on goal real quick.
Yeah.
Really, really good shot from John Joe Shelby. My God.
Oh, he's just done it again. He's done it again. Oh, he's on. Voldemort's going to score the day.
Shelby world class. Maybe not world class, but ooh.
Told you it was good.
Shelby is hungry. That's a good comment. I agree with that. He looks hungry. Yeah. 22% possession, so we're winning some of it back. 5 shots to 3. 3 shots in the first 30 minutes. Oh, Tomiyasu. Jeez. Some of Shelby's passes are world class. That's true. He has to start for the World Cup. All right, easy. Or maybe he's talking about Ramsdale.
Yeah.
I think Aiden's actually talking about Ramsdale. I think Shelby trying to get to the World Cup. No, but Ramsdale, do you think Ramsdale should be England's number 1? Because Jordan Pickford, sometimes he screws up at Everton, but
Pickford's Pickford's been very strong for England. But then the problem is if Pickford's not in form for Everton, why should he be starting for England?
Right. But at the same time, if he's not screwing up for England, what does it matter at club? Like Zach Steffen, the backup Man City keeper, he starts for the USA, even though he only plays probably maybe 10 games a year.
But that's the USA, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. That's fair.
The thing that Gareth Southgate said he would do, he said he would pick players on form.
Oh, okay, right.
Which should always be. You shouldn't, just because you play for like a Man City reserves, you shouldn't be the American first choice goalkeeper. It should be someone that's playing week in, week out, or someone that's on form. Do you know what I mean?
We always have good goalkeepers though. The US.
Yeah.
And you've seen it in the Premier. I mean, Tim Howard,
Brad
Friedel. There's another fucking guy. Who was it? Wasn't there one other American goalie? I'm trying to think of.
Yeah. I know there's a few American players like Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey.
Yeah.
Tim
Ream.
I don't know who he is. Oh, unlucky son.
Fulham center back. He's shit. Who was the other American? Oh, the other Fulham guy, Brian. What's his damn name? Brian McBride.
Yeah.
I've had some decent players in the Premier League. No, but yeah, like, yeah, that I mean, that is a fair point. That it is the U.S. and it's England. It's they're both good teams, but I would say England is better, obviously. But you know, we have Zach Steffen starting for the games over Matt Turner, who plays at my local team, New England Revs. He plays week in, week out, and was just named the MLS Best Goalkeeper of the Year.
Exactly. That's my point.
Right.
If you're in a big club, regardless of what country you are, you start. So, like, say, for example, you had a youngster that signed for Man City, you'd probably be starting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if he never played, he'll be starting for use as an American, like the American first 11.
Yeah. Well, Pulisic, whenever he's fit, he could be even like 25% fit. Our coach will try to get him in there somehow. But Pulisic, to be fair, is a very good player. But yeah, Odegaard, Xhaka. Fuck, another foul. So you would have Ramsdale starting for England?
On form, yes.
Yeah. Which is what Southgate said that he does.
But then the only thing is Jordan Pickford's got, 2 international tournament experience now, so he knows how to do it. And he was probably arguably the best goalkeeper at the Euros. Do you know what I mean?
Well, him and Donnarumma.
Well, there's someone down. Oh, it's Kraft down. I think Dubrovka punched him in the head.
Jeez.
Pickford got more clean sheets than Donnarumma.
Yeah.
And then Donnarumma got player of the tournament or goalkeeper of the tournament, which doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, Kraft's head just went straight into Martin Dubrovka's body. Like over torso.
That's unfortunate. Damn. At least he didn't hit his head. At least he didn't hit his head on the way on the field or whatever. On the table.
Yeah. Do you ever watch any of that Mr. Beast on YouTube? You heard of him?
Who was that?
Mr. Beast.
No, I don't think so.
You know.
So if Kraft comes off, who would you sub on for him?
I need to have a look at the bench.
Yeah. I'd have to look too.
We've got Clark, Hayden. It's either Clark or Hayden.
That's tough. That's really tough. I don't know who I would actually go with because on the one hand, what's that American ginger lad that plays for Norwich? Josh Sargent. Jurgen Sommer, QPR, first American goalkeeper in the Premiership. World Cup squad's never played though. Pookie is
which is good.
No, anyways, like I was saying, that's actually tough because I don't like playing players out of position. Like I don't like Isaac Hayden as a center back, but at the same time, Kieran Clark has been doing horrible as a center back. So
the only thing you could do is if you want to do is take Kraft off, put Hayden on, and put him as like a defensive midfielder and have a full then Hayden sitting in front of them. What a tackle. Go on. Unlucky. Come on, Wilson. Go on.
Oh, is Kraft okay?
Yeah, he's back on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Would have just been like an impact blow, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they'll probably be watching him.
Yeah. Amanda is at every game. Damn, she loves us so much. That's awesome. I love the dedication from her.
Yeah. Did you watch a video about the sport of the director of football mainly at the ground?
I did not actually. I went to bed straight after work last night. I was tired as fuck. I'll have to catch up on that though. But what? Someone's what were you saying about the video?
We're just obviously just discussing whether a director of football would work. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And like what impacts it would have on the club. For me, like just take all responsibility off Eddie Howe. Obviously, Eddie Howe needs to go and tell the director of football which players to sign, and it should be his signings. But
yeah,
for me, what matters is what matters on the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
I think it is very important to establish an identity on and off the pitch.
Yeah. Is Eddie Howe the manager or the head coach?
Eddie Howe, right? Or manager?
Yeah. Is he manager?
Yeah, I would say manager because coach and manager are very different.
Yeah.
They do some things that are similar, but because he has the coaches. What's that guy's name that did the press conference today?
Jason Tyndale.
Or Tyndall. Yeah, I was trying.
Oh, what a save! Oh, this stupid idiot's hit the fucking post.
Conga. Oh my God.
The first save is unbelievable.
Oh my God. That was incredible from Bukayo Saka too. He's like off balance. And he puts in that cross. That's impressive. And then Dubrovka. Oh my God. Wow. What the fuck is wrong with Dubrovka? Oh no.
He might just be winded, I think.
It must be. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh no. See, like that's what I want to see from Lascelles because Lascelles was on Saka the entire time and he forced him into making a tricky play. And it to me, it's okay if you defend as best as you possibly could defend and a guy is off balance and gets a great cross in. That's fine. That's fine. That happens. That just means you got outdone, but you gave your best and you actually did.
Well, that's all we really ask for is people just trying the hardest every time they step on the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And Aubameyang should have. That was a bad miss. That was a horrible miss. Jesus Christ.
See, Arsenal are having a lot of shots, but they've only had 2 on target, and they've had 8 shots, 2 on target, and we've had 3 shots and 2 on target. Do you know what I mean? So they're getting a lot of shots away, but they're not doing a lot with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fucking spammer, dude. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you're controlling the comments today.
Do I have Senshi Bat? Do I have MSNBC or Peacock? Yes, I have both because it's part of cable TV. Yeah.
I don't think that was a yellow card, but never mind. Richie's going to be suspended for the next game.
So Jamal Lewis, in theory, is going to have to.
Well, it is 5 yellow cards for a ban, isn't it? A 1-match ban.
Yeah. You don't think that was a yellow?
No.
I think he puts himself in a poor position because it's from behind.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it, because of his lack of fucking pace. So I don't really he put himself in that predicament. So make your bed, lie in it. This match is shocking. Clearly the ref is an Arsenal fan. Yeah. Tell you what, though, it's gonna take something special for either goalie to give up a goal, because both of them are on fire.
Yeah, good tackle in the box. What a tackle from Shaw there, man.
Unknown Spectre, if you want to hit me up actually on Twitter, I can give you some some login information, so I can get you NBCSN and Peacock. So if you want to hit me up on Twitter, I'll post it below.
Why are the captains wearing the pride flag?
I have no idea. It's not Pride Month, so I have no idea.
I'll have a look on Twitter.
Yeah. That was a great save by Emil Kraft, or a block, yeah.
No, it's a campaign between BT and The Athletic that they're going to wear rainbow laces, so I think they might all have rainbow laces as well.
Ah.
Maxi's not impressing as the day of mine. He keeps losing the ball in stupid positions.
Yeah. I'd say Dubrovka's our man of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he saved us points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that where Odegaard, Xhaka, and Ben White just all tripled up on him, and he's trying to do these flicks and all this shit, and it's like, bro, just get rid of the ball. Take advantage. He needs to learn how to take advantage of the fact that so many people are going to be drawn to him, and that he needs to learn how to distribute better.
Yeah.
Get others involved in the game, which he does sometimes, but he's got to, yeah. Tavares is playing a different game. Looks like he's playing rugby. I know, right?
It's because he has the ability to take the 3 of them on, so that's why he does it.
We look good. Yes, indeed. And I tell this to everyone with like foreign language or whatever. If you want to tell me your actual name, so that if you comment, like unfortunately I don't read Arabic. But if you want to comment your name down below, and then I can reference you as that, because I'm not sure how to reference you, but we'll just say the person with Arabic writing says we look good. And he said, did the match start? How many goals? No goals, but the match started yet.
Oh, was so unlucky there.
Yeah, Sam on the ball. Hey, it's Brandon.
What's up?
What's going on?
you?
How you doing?
Not late. I'm at Haymarket now.
How are you still in town? Oh, because you're going to Gateshead, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you watching
I was
the match somewhere?
just in time for the game. See that?
Where are you watching it?
The first yard.
Percy Arms.
You know it?
Yeah.
It's snowing here, like.
Yeah, it's windy down here.
What you guys think?
All right.
Think
Half time. What do you guys think?
I'm just going to quickly jump off for 15 minutes.
No worries.
I think they look good, mate.
All
They look
right.
really good. Don't you think so?
What?
I think they look really good.
You think we look good?
Yeah. Can you hear me for that, please?
Right. Yeah, I think we look good too, to be fair. We look well drilled. Both of Dubrovka is really, really, he made a very, very good save. I'm liking the fact that we could nick this with a 1-0 win because we need a win somehow.
Yeah, we can definitely make this, mate.
Yeah.
We can really win this. I think Jojo and Cher looks good as well.
Yeah.
Kieran had a very, very good tackle as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead into the pub again, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds good. See you, Brandon.
See you, mate. See you.
Cheers. All right. I will be right back, guys. And I'm going to just play a quick mental health clip because I think that's important. And I got to go do something real quick. I will be right back.
There's a massive stigma around depression with men. I think so many grow up, especially in the northeast of England, feeling like they can't speak, feeling they can't tell anyone, and then obviously it gets too late and they take their own lives. So it's anything we can do to sort of just get the stigma off it and just let people know that it's okay to talk. If you have a problem, just tell your mate, tell your a relative, anyone.
Be a game changer. What I absolutely love is that Newcastle and Sunderland have both come together for this campaign. So it's putting all differences aside to try and raise the awareness of mental health, men's mental health, but mental health in general. So yeah, it's a fantastic cause. Thank you for having us down, Lee. And yeah, cheers.
So I'm really proud that we could come together as two separate foundations and do something together and show that mental health really has no colours. It's a case of men getting together and talking, and that's what we're all doing now. We've all come in after the games just to have a chat, see how we're all getting on, checking in and just pushing the campaign. I think it's fantastic. I think getting everyone together and showing that we can get on, and the campaign's bringing people together is just a fantastic idea, and this was a really good day out for everyone.
Brilliant, really. I think you've got to do it. You've got to raise awareness because, like you said, I think it's one of the biggest killers in men is suicide, and the more people talk about it, the more people probably get better and don't kill themselves. So it's always something that needs to be brought up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that important that the royal family's talking about it now. Do you know what I mean? And they wouldn't talk about it if something wasn't major.
We don't ask for money. What we do is we ask to reach out if you are struggling. We don't care who you are, whether you're a 13-year-old lad all the way up to your 8-year-old. If you're struggling, there's links in the description. Please use them. Maybe you don't want to speak out. Maybe you just want to look at it and browse over it and have a think about it. Have a look. It will help you. That's what we're here today for, to raise the awareness.
Like, this is more for brand awareness. Now we'll try and do and maybe raise some money. But we've done like the walks from the stadium like to St James's. I wouldn't mind doing that again. I think that was pretty good. You could do a couple of podcasts as well. So, but if anybody, like any of the members or anybody that watches the channel regularly, want to come out and help along, by all means, just let us know. You've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
the website. You know, there's so many different ways you can contact us.
I did a lot of running. It's the first time I've kicked the ball in about a year and a half, so I'm happy with my performance. Laid on the assist for the winning goal. I'm not sure that's been mentioned by anyone yet. I think someone's...
You wore GoPro as well, didn't you?
I did. For the first half, until I couldn't breathe on it. Hopefully the footage comes out all right. I haven't checked it yet, but I showed me man of the match performance in the middle, sweeping up. But I thought, attacking defensively, I thought I was all right.
All right, guys. All right, what do we got here? All right, guys. What do you guys think of the first half? I was pretty impressed. We look well drilled. We look like we know what we're doing. I think we definitely maybe we're playing for a draw, but I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. I'm feeling pretty good. We got both teams got 2 shots on goal. They've got way more possession than us, obviously, but they haven't done anything with it. They've got the 2 shots on goal, no goals. So yeah, scoreless at halftime. Smash Pumpkin, not Joe Lincoln's day today. Yeah. Organized and have the odd chance to get a goal. Exactly. We're putting ourselves in nice position. Compact 4-4-2, doing the business. Referee bit biased, TBH, reacting to the crowd. Yeah, possibly. I think that they were a little bit. The refs were a little bit kind of playing home advantage a bit, but yeah. So let's see here. How I'm having a break. In the AMs. This ref is shocking, says Stone Cold. Joe LinkedIn, ASM feeding off scraps, but hey, if that's what it takes to keep a clean sheet, always a chance of snatching one. Yeah, I agree, Johnny Ola. I think if we get a goal, that would be huge, because then I think we could pick up all 3 points. But we'll have to see. Nothing's a given. Nothing's a given right now. So, but yeah, interesting comment from Barney. How can our mental health improve with shit stuff like Squid Games and endless zombie apocalypse movies? Right, back to football. Fair enough. Bad refereeing. There's a shocker. The tune review is well better than this channel. All right, Scott, that's your opinion. I'm not trying, I like Paul. I like the tune review, so I don't really. He's a good guy. So, worried about space down the right hand side for Xhaka in the second half, especially with this formation. Yeah, Xhaka's been impressive. I think Tomiyasu also. Sambi Lakonga also had a really good ball or two in there. Jamal Lewis is to play against his former club next game. Yeah, the stars align. Almiron, yes or no? Could alter the shape too much? It's a good question. I think it would alter the shape a bit too much, because I want him to play as a center attacking midfield. As a number 10, pretty much. Arsenal is for the taking. Absolutely, Brandon. I agree. The other thing that makes me optimistic about this Arsenal game is that under Arteta, Arsenal have this bad habit of setting unwanted records, like missing out on Europe for the first time in however long, and losing, losing the Villarreal or whatever in the Europa League. They've had a lot of instances where they've set unwanted records with Arteta there, and we haven't beat Newcastle. We haven't beaten Arsenal away from home We haven't beat them at the Emirates since 2010. So that's, I think, 17 out of the past 18 have been losses in all competitions against Arsenal in general. So we don't beat them very often. So predictions, I think it'll be, I still think both teams will get a goal. Lost 17 out of 18, says Barney. Yeah, exactly. 17 out of 18. That's a horrific. That's a horrific record to have. So my prediction, clean sheet with this kind of goaltending. That's true. Yeah, yep. Unknown Spectre, yep, the last 17 out of 18 have been losses. I think Arsenal ultimately have too much and will end 2-0. We haven't kept a clean sheet all season, so I can't see that changing today. Yeah, that's a good point, too. We haven't kept a clean sheet. We need to do that, too. That's also super important. Maxi needs selling off at halftime. Absolutely, I agree with that. We haven't scored a goal for ages as well. Yeah, at the Emirates. I hope Willock will score against these lot. 1-0 will do. Team bus may be a train to get them home. Wow. Records are there to be broken. Records are there to be broken. We can manifest a win here with positive energy. I like it. I like it. Yeah, man. We'll just have to see. All right. Just joining. What did I miss? You missed. Basically, to summarize that half up, a lot of Arsenal possession. They had 2 shots on goal. We had 2 shots. Both goalkeepers have made world class saves. And they've been on fire. And it honestly might be a 0-0. But we would be behind with Bruce in charge, most likely. Yeah, because we weren't well drilled under Steve Bruce. Hopefully results go our way in the other matches. Yeah, and hopefully we can start that today with a win. Thanks, mate. Yeah, no problem. Greg Monks, no problem. But yeah, you missed. Basically, you just missed. Both keepers made world-class saves. Dubrovka had one from very close range with his hands, and then John Joe Shelby from way outside the box had this curler to the right-hand side, and Ramsdale made an absolutely phenomenal save. So. Shearer happy on Twitter. Let's just stop talking about Bruce. All right, Brandon. Get those glucose injections after the lad instead of those killer COVID jobs. LOL. Let's go. How is Big Joe playing another decent performance? He's pretty anonymous. Maxi, Wilson, they're kind of feeding off scraps so far. Hello, Simon. What's going on? But Big Joe, a few moments on the ball, some nice stuff, but it's been hard for anyone to get in the game, really. With a bit of luck, we could nick this 1-0. I agree, because we've neutralized their threat. The Arsenal attacking threat for a half. Why can't we do it another half? And it's going to take – the thing is, I could honestly see this being a 0-0 because – both these goalies just don't want to let any goals in at all. None of them. I mean, and honestly, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was just about to say this. We should be behind though if Aubameyang finishes dinner. Glad that he didn't. Such a difference Dubrovka has made. I know Conte should have held out for another month. The Man U job is what he really wanted. I don't know. Tottenham and Man United are in a mess. Fuck them. got to try to get the ball wide up to get to the pitch, or got to try to get ball wide to get up the pitch. Absolutely, Andy. I remember what's going on, man. All right. If you're an Arsenal fan, you wouldn't be happy. Their big hitters somewhat nullified or not firing. Yeah. They had a lot of possession, but what did they do with it? They did get a few shots off on goal, but Dubrovka dealt with them. But it wasn't like an onslaught of chance after chance after chance for either team. It's been kind of out of nowhere, just like, oh, you know. Second half started. Not a lot of Arsenal fans here, though. LOL. If Aubameyang didn't miss a tap in, they would be happy. Yeah, that's true. Let's get a win. That's all we need. I'm thinking about, actually, that's why I'm on my phone. I'm thinking about putting a few bucks on Newcastle because the odds are really good on a Newcastle win. Or I might just do double chance. I'm not sure. Foul on Tomiyasu. Fingers crossed, guys. Absolutely, Simon. You desperately need to start getting some points. Plural. Absolutely. 650. Double chance. What are the odds on a 0-0 draw? I'm going to check right now, actually. I'm going to check right now. 7. Odds right now for a 0-0 draw are 525 in the quote. So like $10. If I put $10 on a 0-0 right now, I would get 52. So actually, I think I'm going to do that because that's pretty damn good. Yeah, 52.50. I just put a bet on for 0-0. Correct score, $7 to win 37. And then a double chance bet tie or Newcastle for $10 to win 21. So Hopefully Newcastle can win and then I'll just break even. That was my theory behind that. Pro line here in Canada giving Newcastle United 6.25 to win outright. How much would a Newcastle? But yeah, right now actually on my in the US it's a 7. The quote here in the US is 7. So $10 would win 70. So that's crazy. And we are sponsored by Boyle Sports. I don't have Boyle Sports because I'm in the US and it's only a UK thing, but definitely go check out Boyle Sports for all your betting needs or all your betting, not needs, because you don't need to gamble. And gamble responsibly, guys. Gamble responsibly. Can't emphasize that enough. All right. Chevy has played quite well today, and I wanted him out the door after his most recent red card. Yeah, to be fair, Shelby has done well. Aiden would be really would be amazing if Wilson scores. It would be his 100th career goal. That would be awesome if Callum Wilson scored. Referee has been crap. Yeah, I haven't been impressed with the ref either, to be fair. Joe Linton on the ball. Nice hold up from Joe Linton. There you go. Emil Smith Rowe. Don't foul on him by John Joe.
Have I missed anything?
Nothing really, no.
What was Brandon's crack out and out?
What
was Brandon's crack out and out?
His crack out?
What was he? Did he have much? Did he have anything to say?
Not really. He was just telling me what was up. Like, I'm here for the match. I'm here for the Newcastle match, and he was excited. I'm so tired that I was like sleepwalking through that conversation. Go, yeah. I'm tired, man. It's still only 8:43 in the US. I've been up for like 2-3 hours. Get ready for this.
Yeah. What would you do to change it? To change the like, would you bring anybody on, or would you just leave everything the way it is?
I don't think we need a substitution. That's the thing. I don't think we need a substitution. Because I don't think anyone's played horrifically bad.
Yeah.
The one I would consider making though is probably Richie because he's on a yellow.
Yeah.
I would definitely. I think that would be the sub I'd make because Richie's on a yellow. And Arsenal are on the front foot. So that means he's going to have to be quick, but we know he's not.
Yeah.
So I don't want him getting caught up in some stupid foul, foul, adding up into another yellow and then a red. Yeah. That's my thing. I don't know. What do you think of that? Would you do same thing?
Yeah, I think obviously he's in a position where you do need to obviously defend. Do you know what I mean? So you'll probably bring him off after about 60-odd minutes, I would say.
Yeah, because we need to win this game, and this is our season hanging in the balance. Like every single game counts. So that's the thing. We have to keep it safe in terms of our play style. we need to go looking for goals, but we also have to keep discipline, because if we aren't disciplined, guess what? We're gonna get relegated.
Yeah.
If we're down to 10 men, that hurts the whole team, and that hurts the chances of getting 3 points. So we're 53 minutes into the game against Arsenal. We haven't conceded yet. We haven't won here in 11 years or whatever since Andy Carroll scored.
Yeah.
So this is a fragile situation. We're hanging on. We're hanging in there. We look good. We look like well drilled. It's not like, oh, we're getting lucky. The only luck, and Barbara points out too. Kraft on a yellow too. Oh my God, this ref, I can't stand him. Any touch on an Arsenal player, foul. That's the other thing too. If they get in the box and Richie, God forbid, touches them, you could get yellow, red card, and penalty. So I mean, that would be game set match if that happened, probably.
I think we're passing the ball around a lot more as well. Like,
yeah.
Oh, they've just scored. Ugh, frustrating.
The build-up to this goal is ridiculous. There's literally, I think 20 straight. What a finish, Xhaka. I mean, there's probably 20 straight fucking passes where no one steps up and tries to meet him on the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to, they were toying with us for the past, 2 minutes straight of just ping, 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 ping. I understand it's good play, but get step up. Step up.
It was Kraft, I think, that lost his man.
Yeah.
Was it Kraft? Yeah. Maybe Dubrovka could have done a bit better with his angling, but
I think that's a team error on that goal because, like I said, no one is challenging any of the guys that are just pinging the ball around.
Yeah.
It's not like they're just doing one touch, one touch, one touch. They're taking a few touches, then passing, then another few, then a pass, then a pass. Step up. Come on. That's so fucking annoying.
Callum Wilson's pretty much just done out all game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He hasn't had much chance to do anything.
All right, now we need to get on the front foot. We need to fucking go. Fuck. We need to take the game to him. We need to, come on. Why are we just sitting back?
Looks like Xhaka might need to go off.
Yeah. What, they'll probably bring on, Nicola Pepe?
I think so, yeah.
Nah. Damn good player. How do you see the rest of this game going, Liam?
Unless they change something, it's just going to be the same, isn't it? We just
1-0, 2-0 loss.
Yeah, like last week we had so much attacking intensity, and now it just seems to be dying a death. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've sort of, I wouldn't say in a way we're reverted back to the. It seems like the team's just went in the shell a little bit since half time.
Yeah.
Like I don't even like when was the last time that Wilson's had a shot? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm really worried, man. Because I'm looking at the comments. Today was a free shot. We never get anything at Arsenal. Would have liked to see us go at them. That's the thing. And we still have about half an hour left in the match. But like, come on. We had them at 0-0 for quite a while. Who cares if we lose or 2 or 3-1? Like, really worried about that Norwich game too, because they've won 2 straight in an hour time, you know.
Hopefully they get battered today.
Yeah, they're away to Wolves. So, but I'm worried. I'm really worried, man. I didn't expect any points out of this game, but the way in which, you know, it's disappointing. It's really disappointing. When do you think do you think on Tuesday? Do you think if we don't get all 3 points from that game, we're going down?
Yes. If we don't win on Tuesday, we're screwed. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Miggy, looks like Miggy and Murphy are coming on. I don't know who for.
Yeah.
Probably Joe Linton and Richie, maybe.
Right.
So I'm thinking.
So you think if we don't get all 3 points on Tuesday, we're fucked? We're getting relegated?
Yeah, because then it's like a 6-point gap, 4 point. There's going to be gaps like where it's going to be hard to.
Yeah. And if you're dropping points at home to Norwich, that says a lot about like who are you going to beat?
Exactly, man.
Who? Yeah. So I'll ask this to the people in the comments. If Newcastle don't get all 3 points on not Sunday. Tuesday. Jesus Christ. On Tuesday. I don't know why I said Sunday. Tuesday. Do you think we'll go down? There we go. Yeah, if Newcastle don't get all 3 points on Tuesday against Norwich, yeah. So definitely comment down below. Love to see what you guys would say. Bottom of the league at Hoskis says bottom of the league at Christmas normally goes down.
Yeah.
Weren't Sunderland I hate mentioning Sunderland, but didn't Sunderland have a few great escapes where they were bottom at Christmas?
Sunderland always got 6 points against us, so they were always fine. And then the season we go down, they go down. So
yeah,
they were like our bogey team. Saka's going off, which can only be a good thing.
We need to win against Norwich and Burnley.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ross with a good point here. You can see the fitness levels have improved. We are chasing everything. That is true. That is true. There at least is desire. Not necessarily relegated, still 23 games left, but the problem is that who are we going to beat?
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's 23 chances, but we've got to win 10 of them. And we can't even beat Brentford at home. And if God forbid we don't get our first win on Tuesday, we're fucked. I just think the morale of the team will just be decimated at that. January becomes more crucial. I'm telling you. And the other thing is, too. The other thing is, too, is...
Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. What's happening?
He was through on goal.
Man of the world, you're literally a Sunderland fan in League One. So... how's that not a penalty? I mean, I'll see the replay, but
to see they're not even showing the replay. Yeah.
The fuck? I think that could have been a penalty.
Yeah.
6 in a row. LOL. What do you mean 6 in a row?
They beat us 6 times in a row.
Oh. Well, that's nice. You're in League One. It really helped you out, bud. So, is what it is. That's a gorgeous goal. Not gonna lie.
How deep is Richie? Fuck me, I'm glad he's... They still haven't showed the Callum Wilson through on goal.
Yeah. You think Dubrovka should have gone after Martinelli? I think he probably should. Well, let me see. This is a good angle on it. Tomiyasu ball in. I think Dubrovka kind of, yeah, he hesitated.
He nudges him from behind, like.
Shoulder to shoulder, I guess that's fair. On Wilson.
Joe Linton and Richie come off.
Joe Linton hasn't done anything today, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's his fault. Do you blame Eddie Howe for this loss, or what?
It's hard. Did
we just get beat by the better team?
I think so, yeah.
Omar Boss, Newcastle are shocking club. We are at the moment, but it is what it is. This is worse the Bruce. No, it's not. Go. Liam, how many bodies do we need in the door in January minimum? I'm saying 7.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, we need a striking partner. We need a winger. We need a centre mid and probably another centre back.
Thank you very much, Zane Maesi. $17.99. Super sticker, super chat. Thank you very much, Zane. That's very nice of you, my man. Don't worry, you'll be wearing your Saudi outfit in the championship. All right. That's dope, bro. Awesome. if you talk to any Newcastle fan, like we're ready to have a rebuild, and it's going to take some time. We're not expecting Champions League next year. Like
I am.
What's a Saudi outfit look like? Yeah, I don't know, Haskas. I don't know. This football and oi music guy is, I don't know. Glory supporter. Preston North End goal over Fulham. 1-1. Wow. Relegation confirmed.
What a save from Dubrovka there, mind.
Is he your man of the match today?
No, because he's conceded 2 goals.
Yeah. And I think the second one's his fault. I think second one he could have done better.
I wouldn't say it's his fault. He could have done better, but Richie was so deep, like where he didn't need to be.
Yeah. Should have been 3.
You want to look along the line, and he just seemed to just follow the player. Because if Richie steps up, the kid's miles offside.
Yeah. This is a result of 14 years of no investment and bad decisions. Never take staying up for granted. Upgrading the squad has to be continuous. Steve Bruce's tenure is the nail in the coffin. Yep, I agree. This is... Something happened?
Just wait.
Oh, jeez. No foul on ASM, apparently. All right, cool. Whatever. Ah! Damn it! Fuck me. Old school, you'll end up like Sunderland. Haha. Okay, yeah, we won't, but whatever. Live in your own little delusional world. I don't care. Have fun. You will have a good team one day, but not yet. Exactly. And his £1 million a year contract and a termination fee. Final slap from Ashley to the fans. Yeah. When do you think we'll actually beat Norwich on Tuesday, Liam?
Yes.
Okay. I need to see. I don't know how because is this Dean Smith's second game?
Yeah, it'll be second game.
I need to see how I'll watch. I'm gonna definitely watch the Wolves Norwich game. See how they play. Why did we refuse to use a left back? Yeah, I know, right? Bro, stick to the NFL. No, thanks. I like the NFL, but I like football too. You'll draw with Norwich. Be a nightmare.
I would try to watch the NFL, but I couldn't really get into it properly.
Right.
Just too many bizarre rules.
Late kickoffs too is also.
Yeah. I used to watch the Super Bowl, but I think I just watched it just because I just sat up and just ate sweets all night. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah. But obviously there was that former NFL player that chucked his girlfriend about a couple of weeks ago, wasn't there?
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't think he was very good though, as a player.
Yeah.
Seems to happen quite a lot there, though. Because obviously they're all big lads, aren't they?
Yeah.
That was a shit ball by Shelby there.
Yeah. I think Shelby's our man of the match, maybe, because he had 2 huge chances.
Yeah, if I've got to give it to anybody, I think John Joe Shelby's been. I wouldn't say impressive is probably the wrong word. He's done his best.
He's done all right. He's done all right.
Yeah.
This is incredible banter. Sunderland, they still have a team. Never see them on TV. Sunderland versus Cheltenham, not primetime. Oh, it's not match of the day? Oh, shocker.
You know what? You know what I hate about obviously pundits that have never played in goal. I hate how like they're a striker and they're trying to tell a goalkeeper what to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Who do you have for commentators?
Oh, I'm not listening to commentators.
Right.
Well, I'm listening to an American channel, anyways. I think. So.
Oh, it's NDCSN.
Astro.
Ah, okay. Excuse me. Man of the world, Sunderland AFC is fucking dog shit. I don't know why you're trying to banter with us, but you know, fair enough.
I'm hating these long balls because they seem to be going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Pathetic.
It's like we'll pass it around the back perfectly fine, and then it just seems like we just kind of pass it out from the defense to the midfield.
Yeah.
The SM's looking frustrated. Like he seems like he's getting forward, and then there's just no one supporting him. Like there was space on the wing just then, and then like if Murphy was there 5 seconds earlier, like he would have got the ball. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Aye.
Like Callum Wilson isn't making any real forward runs. Do you know what I mean? It's just he's just staying static, which I'm not impressed with. He's just Arsenal are just sitting pretty much 10 men behind the ball now.
Yeah.
I think Lacazette's up front and he's by himself, and they're just sitting deep to me as well.
Yeah.
See, it's watching Arsenal pass it out there. It's like sometimes like 2 or 3 passes and they're out. With us, it's like 2 or 3 passes and we'll kick along.
Yeah. Are we doing? By the way, are we doing scoring the players after the game and whatnot?
Yeah, I think so.
Ross, I think the players have ran out of energy. We do look really, yeah. I mean, we're trying to chase down. Like, I think physically they're done, but mentally too, it's yeah.
Has he made all 3 changes yet, or is there still one to come? Because it was Joelinton and Murphy, wasn't it? Go on.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Go on, ESM, do something. Too high. Oh. Go on, I'll step up. Read the ball. Side net, and that's fine with me.
Oh, ASM. Nice chance there.
Yeah, we are doing score on the players. I don't know if you want to do a quick fan reaction if we've got anybody, and then if not, we'll just jump on to score on the players. Ooh.
All right.
Meg. See, I haven't been, apart from Richie, I don't think I've been particularly disappointed in how anyone's played today. You could say maybe Callum Wilson hasn't had his greatest a game, but then unless you're giving him chances, he's not going to do much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been impressed with I'm going to hate myself for saying this, but I've been impressed with Miggy since he's came on.
Yeah, I think Miggy's been the best sub, I would say.
Yeah.
Joe Staubert, the score is 2-0 Arsenal, and there's probably 10 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put my mic somewhere because I keep knocking my laptop and it just keeps going off.
That's all right.
Finally being able to be used a camera that I bought like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Man of the world, Arsenal 2000 mugs 0. Dude, you're in League One. Why are you talking shit? You're in fucking League One and you haven't gotten out of there.
Oh, go on, Miggy. Oh, unlucky son. Who we even got on the bench?
Imagine spending your Saturday watching your rivals play. Your life must be exciting. Yeah, I know, right? Man of the world, you're obsessed. You just don't know it.
This referee has given us nout today, mind.
Yeah. I mean, that's not why we've lost the game, but he certainly hasn't helped us, which he's not supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't think he's had a great game. That should have been a foul on Murphy right there.
Is this Richie? Oh, it was Fraser, so it's fine.
It's not coming home. Steve Bruce would have kept Yuza. That's a very funny joke. That's very funny. Kuwait's taking over at SOL, whatever that means. Sure.
Stadium Alight.
Oh, but I thought you were against human rights stuff. I thought you were against our takeover because it's obviously morally wrong. You know? Everyone loves a takeover and everyone loves money if they have it. But as soon as it's not as soon as you're not the one wearing with the golden spoon, you get pissed. You're just jealous. That's all it is. You wish Kuwait would take over the Stadium of Light.
Go on, me. Oh, just too long.
Yeah. Taffy Macca, my driving license has more points than Newcastle. Another clean sheet for Ramsdale. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he has had a good game today. Like,
yes, yes. If you had to pick man of the match for Arsenal, who would you pick?
Probably Ramsdale. To be fair, I didn't expect to win the day, like, so I'm not too disheartened. But I think the next 3 home games are crucial, mind.
Well, the Brentford game was crucial, and we didn't get 3 points there.
Yeah.
Live standings right now, we're at 6 points. Norwich are at 8, Burnley 9 points, and Leeds 11.
Who were Burnley playing the day?
Burnley are playing.
What a ball, by the way, whoever that was. I think it was Shaw. Oh. Away! Those fucking refs giving a nout the day, mind.
Burnley play Tottenham.
Right, okay. And who did you say Norwich got Wolves?
Today, yeah.
Who's 17th?
Oh, sorry. 17th is Leeds, and they play. They play Brighton today.
Okay.
We gave Arsenal too much respect. Honestly, think if we went there and put them in the back foot from the first minute, it would have been a different game. I agree. Because at this point in the season, every single game we play, at this point, we need to start looking at draws like losses because it's a fucking point. It doesn't. If Norwich are winning games, a point does nothing.
Yeah.
It cuts slightly into their thing. But if they're winning games, if they're going 2 points, if they're adding 2 points and they're gaining distance, it's not good. That's not good.
Yeah. Hayden's came on for Shelby.
Hopefully Brighton can do us a favor and beat Leeds today.
We need all 3. What's the difference between Leeds and the team below them on points? Burnley.
2 points.
So we're 8 points adrift. 8?
5.
5.
Because Leeds are at 11.
Right.
And our goal differential is at -12.
That's nice.
And Norwich is at -20. So that is the worst in the Premier League besides Norwich at -12. So But the thing that worries me is that Norwich have been winning games recently.
Yeah.
Winning breeds confidence. I would not be surprised if they beat Wolves today because they're in a good run of form. They're confident and they're desperate to get relegated. Dean Smith, I think, is a pretty decent manager. And I wouldn't be surprised if Burnley beat Tottenham. Tottenham lost to fucking NS Mura from Slovenia in the Europa League on Thursday. So, and I like Antonio Conte a lot. I really like him as a manager. I'm pissed that he went to Spurs, but
yeah.
dude, our WhatsApp group is fucked. I love it. Man of the world, Yankee Mag, LOL, Newcastle Soccer Club, LOL. Okay, just because I'm from America doesn't mean I can't like your sport.
Does it not?
No, it actually doesn't. Norwich wouldn't put a glove on Wolves. Well, I didn't think Norwich would beat fucking who'd they beat? Who was the first win that they got? They beat They beat Brentford 2-1, and then they beat Southampton 2-1. Wolves are a good team, but that is a home game for Norwich today. So I'm not exactly We lost to a team we haven't even scored against the last 8 times this fixture was played. So this was a free hit. No need to panic. Next fixture is a 6-pointer, though. I think it's an understatement to say it's a 6-pointer. I think it's a loser goes to the championship. The winner could possibly stay up. If you draw, you're both going down. That's how I see that as. I see that as a league placer. Norwich 2, Wolves 0, man. Oh, man of the world. Oh, would that make you happy? Oh, it makes you happy when your rivals are actually, they're 2 leagues above you and now there's only 1. How about you get promoted first, bro? Then you can chat. Man of the world is just a sad little Mackham who likes watching Newcastle as his own team is just too pitiful to watch. Yeah, exactly. Stop biting for the trolls, man. Just ignore them. Nah, I'm not biting. I'm not like getting all pissed off. I'm just giving it back. It's an exchange, a banter exchange. Because I don't give a fuck. I get shit sometimes for being an American. Do you really think I'm going to cry at night just because someone on the internet said that I'm American and I can't like soccer because you're American? Like, I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny. So, it is what it is. Necros of Ben, how many points do you think we'll get in the second half of the season? I would be shocked if it's more than 10. Andy's on stream. What's going on, Andy?
Hi, lads. All right?
Yeah, yourself?
It's been a bit difficult watching that late in the second half, I'll be honest.
Fucking terrible.
Matt Richie again playing Martinelli on side. Great finish, but played him onside?
I think Dubrovka also. I think he is a little bit at fault for that, because I think when you look back at it, he kind of like Dubrovka kind of hesitates, going like, "Oh, should I go get the ball from him? Should I take him out?" Or I think the decision making, which is fine. He makes mistakes. He's human, and he's a very good keeper. But I think on that on the second goal Arsenal scored, I just think that he hesitated, Dubrovka.
I'm just going to leave my internet's playing up again. I'm going to go just on my Wi-Fi rather than keep my mobile data on. See if it helps, mate. Sorry.
No worries.
I'll come back in, okay?
No worries. See you later.
Full time. Just before we do you want to bring some people in? Just if there's people that are wanting to join.
Yeah, there's no one in right now, but
have you?
Andy
put the link in the.
Sorry, would you mind repeating that, Steve? I never heard a word. Just my internet went off.
That's okay. I thought Dubrovka was at fault for the second goal because I think he hesitated. He hesitated on whether to get the ball from him, like try to claim the ball or take out the guy or whatever. And he kind of just like went forward, back. I don't know. I think he's at fault a little bit for that second goal. And it's also Richie.
You could even say he's at fault.
Yeah. I get your point. Yeah, he's hesitated, hasn't he, Dubrovka? But I just think that if our defensive line's in a straight line, then he's offside.
But I also am not going to be too harsh on Dubrovka because we lost 2-0. It's not like that was the first goal. I don't think we would have scored today. To be honest. So we would have lost 1-0 because we don't score at the Emirates for whatever fucking reason.
Do you want to take me out till I get back?
Yeah.
Like, spot on.
We could have played that until we're 50-year-old, mate. We wouldn't have scored.
I know. I don't know when we'll actually score a goal at the Emirates. Never mind a win or a draw even. Just score a fucking goal. I don't know when that's going to happen next.
It was just, do you know what it is? The end of the first half, I had a little bit of hope for the second half, and then we just went back to what we started with in the first half. And it's just, Shelby again, I think I think everything that we did well came through John Joe Shelby, I think. Miggy came on. I thought Murphy did all right as well. But, I mean, when you're putting Fraser left back in the second half, you've got issues at wing back.
Yeah.
Putting Fraser left back. To be fair to the guy, he did better job than that Richie, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just fucking dejected, man. I'm dejected because we needed something from the game, and it was there for the taking. But I don't know. It's
getting a bit of a joke. I mean, I joked on here a couple of months ago saying that I didn't see a win happening until February. I wish I'd put a bet on it.
Yeah, because honestly, I can't say with any confidence at all that we beat Norwich on Tuesday. Can you? I don't.
Yeah, I do. I'll be honest.
You think we'll beat Norwich?
I think we've got more chance of beating Burnley, but I do think we'll beat Norwich. It'll be a narrow win. I think 2-1, 1-0, 3-2, something like that. I think there's going to be goals because we kind of defend for shit, mate. Lascelles, every time he gets on the ball, we're trying to play out from the back, and Lascelles cannot play out from the back. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
He's a good, old-fashioned, brutal defender, but he cannot play with his feet. I'm sorry. Even when the ball's played into the box and he's got to clear it, it glances up in the air. He doesn't hit the ball cleanly.
Steve, I'm going to have to go. So I don't know if you and Andrew want to do the score and the players.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not?
All right, see you later, lads.
Take care, Liam.
Nice talking with you, man.
All the best, mate.
What was that?
I was just saying all the best to Liam. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to move on to scoring the players?
It's been a bit hard to watch.
Yeah. Do you want to move on to scoring the players?
Hey, you're the boss. You do what you want.
All right, cool. So we'll start off first with let's see here. Shar, Woodman, Wells, Martin, Dubrovka. Now, Dubrovka. We'll start with him. What do you give him out of 10? I'm gonna go with a 5.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, mate. It's his first game back. I think I'd give him a 6.5, but just staying in the first half. He made a great save in the first half. Yes, Aubameyang could have gotten the rebound, but I think if that goal goes in that early, we're in trouble. So 6.5, I think.
I just, like I said, I think that he is somewhat at fault for the second goal. He did make some world class. He made a world class save on that like Aubameyang chance where he hit the post and whatnot. But I don't know. I just he conceded 2 goals, and I don't know. I don't think it was his absolute best game. But we move on. 6.5. Yeah, fair enough.
I just think he come and got crosses as well. That Darlow hasn't been doing. There was a few times ball went in the box, and he was winning balls that Darlow.
Yeah, that Darlow wasn't. Absolutely. Next up, we got. Where is it? Next up, we got Lascelles. Jamal Lascelles. I'm gonna say like a 5. I don't think it was horrible. I don't think he was very good either. It's kind of hard to grade center backs because like he didn't really do much in the game. I mean, like, I don't know. What do you think of Lascelles?
Can I ask your opinion of his challenge on Martinelli at the end of the game?
I might not have seen that actually. What happened?
Martinelli's got a right cut across the goal and he comes across and shoulder barges him in the face. He's made no attempt to go for the ball. He could have put his foot out, went for the block the shot. He could have done a number of things, and instead he's just been an absolute coward.
I'll have to see a replay of that. I didn't catch that for whatever reason. I was probably too tired. It showed
his frustration.
Huh?
I think it's one of them challenges you make when you're frustrated in a game and you just want to clatter somebody.
Yeah. So I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Conceded 2 goals. I don't think he was really average. I don't know. What would you give him out of 10?
Probably say, I'll be honest, 5, 4 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with a 5, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Next up, I'll have you do Mr. Fabian Schär.
Considering his first game, really, start of the season, I thought he had a half decent game. Yes, he's come into the side, mate, and he's not been in the team all season. We've had a change of manager in the time. I thought he did okay. I'd give him a 6. He played a good ball out wide for ASM at the end of the game. He brought the ball forward when he could. Got in the box and flicked balls on in their box when he could. I think he offered a lot more than what any of the other back four did, so he gets a 6.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, where the hell is it? 6 out of 10 for Fabian Schär. I agree with that. Like you said, he had a good ball. He also hasn't played in quite a while, so I think he deserves some, cut some slack. I thought he did better than themselves. I definitely think that. So yeah,
and
next,
definitely fits the way Eddie Howe plays more than Lascelles. That's I think for me that's the thing that stands out.
Absolutely. I think Lascelles needs to go sometime soon because I just don't see him. I don't see him having any success really with Newcastle pass. I think we need to move on, to be fair. Next up, I'll take Emil Kraft. I'd say a 4. I'd say a 4 for Emil Kraft, to be honest, because he was at fault for the first goal. Or no, wait. No. Was it the first goal? The
Partially.
goal. Huh?
Partially, I think. You're right.
Partially for the first. I don't like the way he reads the game. It's slow. And he's a different player when he plays for Sweden with their national team. He does a lot better. But he doesn't offer any confidence. He's not like great with the ball at his feet. I don't know. He was at fault for me for one of the goals.
I don't remember the player that gets rolled for the pass to Xhaka. I think Tavares, or whatever his name is the player that plays the ball to Xhaka. One of our players gets rolled there. It might be Kraft. I think you've got to mark them down. If it's Kraft, then I agree with this score. But I'll be honest, I was too busy effing and blinding it to tell you to take note of who it was.
Yeah. No. Kraft was at fault for the first goal. Plus, every time he gets the ball, he passes it backwards. That's the other thing, too. He doesn't progress. He needs to go, too. He needs to go.
You have got to wonder, though, why he plays so well for Sweden and then can't have a good game for us.
He's probably just not a Premier League quality player. He probably would do well in a different league because it's not happening for him in the Premier League. Because international football and Premier League is obviously very different. So
yeah. It's slower.
Yeah. Next up, we got Matt Richie. I'm gonna give him, you're up. What would you give Matt Richie?
I didn't want to seem to be having a vendetta against him or anything like that. But for me, the second goal, the game's dead when that second goal goes in, and he plays Martinelli onside. For me, he gets 2.
Yeah,
and he offered nothing.
I think he was the worst player on the pitch. I think he was the worst player on the pitch for either side.
And thank God he's banned for the next game. I was cheering when he got that card.
Yeah. And I think, and this is why when I grade Eddie Howe later, that I'm going to give him the grade that I give him, we need to move on from certain players. It's not going to happen under, like, Darlow is not good enough. Lascelles is not good enough. Emil Kraft is not good enough. Matt Richie is not a left back. I'm sure he could do something else. I'm sure he could play in a more offensive formation. He could do something that would provide for this team, but he is not a left back. Just let it go. Let it go. Please, God. It's just so frustrating. It really is. Any comments? Fraser did better at left back than Richie. I agree. Richie's not a defender. When will we stop playing him at left back? It's irritating as hell. I agree. 100%. The referee changed results. Yeah, we have a left back.
I want to know who sold the idea of spending £15 million on Jamal Lewis to Mike Ashley, the tightest chairman on the planet, to spend £15 million on a left back that can't even get it in our team. Considering Richie's form, I want to know who sold that to him, because I want.
Yeah. There, Andy. I think Andy timed out. That's all right. Well, I'm sure he'll get that sorted out sometime soon. But anyways, I will move on now to who do we got next? Oh, there we go.
Apologies again, mate. My internet.
No worries.
Believe it or not, I've just upgraded my internet last week and it's still shite. So
that's all right. Next up, we'll do Joe Willock. I thought he was once again pretty poor. he's just anonymous during games. Like, he doesn't get on the ball enough. He doesn't get upfield enough. Like, again, he needs to be in our starting 11 most of the time. But he needs to be played. Like, he needs license to get forward, man.
I think they tried to play Shelby and Willock next to each other today. And I'll be honest, he worked. You can't knock the kid's work rate today. I honestly don't think you knock his work rate defensively. But then you're losing what you're getting out of Willock, because if you look at all the goals he scored last season or the games that he played well last season, he was high out the pitch. And you seen it at the end of the game. He had a good run at the end. He broke from deep. He played the ball out wide. Okay, Murphy put a good cross in, and that's what we want Willock to do. But I think when it's coming from 10 yards from your own 18-yard box, that's too deep for me. I think he's just doing a job he's been asked to do at the minute, and it's not his fault. Yeah.
Having said that, though, I agree with you. Side. I think his work rate was pretty damn good. But he's being misused. He's being used incorrectly. So I would say a 5 out of 10 for me personally.
I agree.
About a 5 out of 10. You can't fault the kid for trying, and obviously he is a young player. There are going to be peaks and valleys. That's just what happens. But
you can see he had a point to prove at the start of the game, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up is ASM, and I didn't think he was very good today at all, honestly.
Obsolete, mate.
Yeah.
Didn't get in the game. Didn't close. I mean, Tamisu or something, the left back. Tamiyasu, sorry. Yeah, he had that could have went in. That he just lets him cut in. Just all right. Someone else will pick him up. If he's been asked to defend, he has to defend. It's as simple as that. You can't just say, "Well, I'm going to pass you on to my centre half," because I think it might have been Shaw. Shaw doesn't expect him to just stand still and let Tamisu cut inside. So, 3.
I agree. I would have probably even said 2.5, because I just think all these occasions where he's got 3 guys on him. Like, you're not going to dribble past all of them. You might pull it off once, but you've got to learn to distribute. It's a gift that he has, that he is so good at football, and that teams have to be like, we have to triple up on him, because if we give him any space, he's just going to destroy us. But use that to your advantage. Play other players in. Get everyone involved. That's the thing. You don't need to do it all yourself, man.
So period in the first half, he gets the ball, he breaks, he takes a player on, and he can play a ball straight through to Wilson. Wilson's going to absolutely murder their centre half in a race. He doesn't play the ball. He takes another player on, arguably gets fouled. I don't think we got the foul. But it's as if his brain's going a million miles an hour on how to beat somebody rather than just play football.
Yeah.
Messi can do that. Messi can sometimes he brings the ball down and he looks $1 million, turns somebody and then stops. And then we can see 3 passes for him. But instead he goes right and then beats him again. Don't beat him again. Just play the ball.
Yeah.
Get up the pitch. Play the ball. Get up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It was just frustrating. I feel bad for him, because sometimes he does have to do all the work. But we just need Eddie Howe to come up with a system that ASM isn't just the only guy doing stuff. He's got to be a little less selfish, I guess. So, but 3 out of 10, I agree.
When we get a little bit more defensively sound, we'll see a little bit more of him.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Next up.
If, not when, if.
Where's my thing? Fraser. Next up, Fraser. Is it me with Fraser, or is it? No, you
yourself,
just did it.
Yeah. I had ASM, so too.
I thought Fraser was okay today. I don't know. He didn't really do anything wrong. He made some good runs. I think he definitely had the energy, and he tried his best. That's something for sure. I think I could say about Fraser. It was because it looks like we played in like a 4-4-2 sort of thing. So he didn't end up playing as a right back. It was right midfield sort of thing. But I don't know. I thought he was busy. He worked real hard. He put in a shift.
We've seen the B side of his game, didn't we? We've seen what he can do when he's asked to do a job going backwards.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Fraser? I thought it was decent performance.
Other than the fact that the fact that he did better at left back, I think says a lot. For me, if you consider this 8-10 weeks ago when he was playing, the attitude now to attitude then, there's a big difference. And if he can get his head in, it's clear the kid's got tools. I mean, if you stick him one-on-one with a lot of wing backs or centre halves in the Premier League, he's gonna rip them a new one in a race. So we've just got to try and sort the problems out at the back, so we haven't got to put him at right back or left back. We want to see him at the top of the pitch, not at the bottom of the pitch. You know, if we can get that work ethic out of him while he's on the wing, then we're not going to concede as many goals as what we're conceding, because we're going to have a little bit of cover.
Yeah, absolutely. So 5.5 for Fraser. Who do we got left? Oh yeah, in that midfield we got Mr. Oh shit. We got John Joe Shelby. You got him next. What are you going with for Shelby?
Our best player, I think.
Yeah.
By a mile. Plays too deep. He's playing too deep.
Yeah.
I would have rather have Hayden should have come on a bit earlier. When we started getting into the game about 72nd minute, I would have hired Hayden on. I think he'll get us. Might seem a bit high, but I think considering how bad everyone else was, 7.5.
7.5. Okay. I mean, that shot on Aaron Ramsdale was a tremendous shot. That would have been a really, really, really good goal. But he just got outdone by Ramsdale, and Ramsdale's in phenomenal form. Yeah. So, I mean, and that was our best chance of the game. That was our best chance of the game, clear, without a doubt. And that was at, like, what, around the half-minute mark or something like that? Or
how many shots on target did we have? 4, maybe 5? He had 2 of them. So
look,
he was with deepest midfielder for the whole game, so I think that says a lot.
Yeah.
But we're seeing it. The good thing is we're seeing him check his shoulder. He's running. He's checking. He didn't look happy when he got took off either, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But I still stand by what I said last week. I honestly think if we're going to get out of this and we're going to be under Eddie Howe, John Joe Shelby's going to play a good part.
Yeah, absolutely. Shelby decent. He's no DM exactly. No. 6 for Shelby. Worked hard. Fraser 6. We need crosses from Shelby. Yeah. No, I thought Shelby was. I agree. I thought he was the best player on the park today for Newcastle.
I may have been a bit generous, but he was the one person that gave me a little bit of pleasure today.
I mean, but the thing is also, right? He had a shot on goal that probably should have been a fucking goal. Like, he created our best goal-scoring opportunity, and it was only a wonder save that kept us off the, kept the game at 0-0. So,
and he had another shot as well, didn't he? So he had 3 shots on target.
Yeah. So he looked the hungriest player out there. He looked like the hungriest player out there.
He looked like he looked around him, so looked around the pitch, and he went, "Do you know what it is? I'm a good player. I need to do something here."
Yeah.
And that's what you want from top players, So for me, I can't fault him today. I think, okay, the rest of the team didn't suit the shape and whatnot, but you can't blame him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Next up, Joel Lincoln.
It's you, mate.
Oh, it is me. Okay. I'm going to go with 4 out of 10. He was... Yeah. Did he do anything? Our front 2 fed off scraps today, to be honest.
He had more touches in the box in the first minute, and I think Wilson had the whole match.
Yeah.
Just a joke.
Neither of them are good games. I think Callum Wilson was worse than Joe Lincoln, to be fair.
Agreed. Yeah. I think he started well and then fizzed out, didn't he?
Yeah.
I agree with the score. I think. Yeah.
I don't know. So what you would say Joe Linton, or what? Sorry, Wilson. What, a 3 or a 4? Something low.
Lower than what you give Joe Linton. Yeah, anything from a 3 downwards. I think I've seen it from the last couple of games. He's at it. He goes down. He's always up. I like the fact that he's battling with centre halves. I love to see that. But he's always bitching onto the ref and this. And I don't think that was a penalty. He's running a full pelt. We all know if you're running a full pelt, it doesn't take much to knock you on your arse. Not that I run very fast, bear in mind. So, but if you're running a full tilt, it takes that on you, and you're going to go over. It's not a penalty.
Yeah.
So the problem that he's getting is he's not getting the decisions that he should get because he's constantly bitching to the refs.
Yeah.
So,
if you're trying to get something out of someone, usually your best bet is to not get up in their face and be like, "What the fuck, man?" When you want to get something out of someone or you want to get your way, you should probably try either. Maybe you don't have to be nice, but at least don't be a prick or don't be like.
And then there's other times when he knows the referee's watching him and he's pulling the shirt and you're like, what are you doing? You're trying to get decisions and you're climbing out of the back of somebody when you know that you're getting watched. So you're never going to get the decision. He got climbed on a couple of times today. There was a few times he should have had a foul. When the ball went up to Joe Linton and the second ball and he was getting hung on the first couple of minutes. Should have been a foul. But he's not going to get them because he's too busy, just get up, wipe yourself down and get on with it.
Well, yeah, I agree.
You haven't getting the decision. If it's going to go to VAR, it's going to go to VAR. If it isn't, then say what you want to say to the ref and then let it be. Because the ref will respect you more if you just go, mate, you got that wrong. And then wait for the next one.
Yeah. Arsenal deserved to win, don't get me wrong, but the ref was disgusting. I thought the ref was pretty shitty today. But
he should have been wearing red.
Huh?
He should have been wearing red.
I know, right? He may as well have had a fucking Arsenal shirt on. No, it was pathetic. It was just every time an Arsenal player got fucking touched, it was foul. I was shocked that we didn't get a red card or anything because all these fouls adding up and
it doesn't help when Mikel Arteta is screaming at the side of the pitch every 2 minutes. As soon as two players come within an inch of each other, it's foul. It's not a foul, mate. It's contact sport. Get on with it.
I know.
I think even the commentators made a comment about it. He's like Pep Guardiola. I mean, at least Pep lets the game go. Mikel Arteta doesn't.
Yeah.
Arsenal have always been weak, and I said to my dad, "Is type of team that you need to have an enforcer in your side, like a Tierney or someone like that.
Yeah.
You can get a Tierney or someone in your team like that. When you play the likes of Arsenal, you can upset the way the rhythm of the game. But when you've got refs like that, it's calling like fouls for, honestly, some of the. I think Kraft, he clears the ball, puts the ball out for a throw-in, free kick. He won the ball. The ball went out for a throw-in because he won the ball. How would they call a free kick for that? All right, his legs trailed and touched. It's touched him. It hasn't taken his feet away from him or anything like that. It's just do you know what it is? I must be showing my age because it starts to get a little bit tedious when you're watching that and going, how are you meant to tackle?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to tackle it? Must be players like, Paul Scholes could never tackle, but imagine he gets sent off every other week now.
Yeah. I know. They gotta let the game just flow. As long as it's not dangerous and reckless, then don't send them off. Or don't card and foul and all this shit.
Can you imagine Paul Scholes as a 19-year-old trying to come through on a team now, though? He'd be getting a yellow card every game or getting banned. His progression would get halted because his tackling wasn't great. But the game is different then as well. Don't get us wrong. But I just think they have tried at times this season to let the game flow a little bit. But today's ref was a disgrace for me. The worst ref I've seen as a whole game this season for us. Yes, there's been some awful decisions against work, but I'd still say them refs were better as the whole 90 minutes.
Right. Now, what would you grade the manager? I'm giving him a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I think you're bang on there, mate. I'll be honest. I think you're bang on. I think
no points. We haven't scored at the Emirates in a few years now. Why not we just go out? If we get beat 5-2 or 5-3, whatever, we went for it. We went down 2-0, and we didn't ever look like we were going to score.
I just think we didn't change our shape really either.
Yeah.
We might have changed players in different positions. Mickey came on, Joe Linton came off, but we never really changed. He went with what he's been working with, and that was it. And I didn't think he really gave them much of a good. Just go. I'm going to change the personnel. I thought Hayden should have come on earlier. Just give John Joe Shelby a little bit of freedom to go forward a little bit, because he was the only one that was giving us a chance. So I totally agree with you. I think he was a little bit reluctant to have a pop today. I think when he seen 1-0 and then got the second one, I think he was a little bit worried that the floodgates were going to open. Hence why he brought Hayden on when he did, because we were leaving spaces, mind. Like if Arsenal had wanted to tan us in the last 10 minutes, they could have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would say 4. I would say 4. And the whole the game plan too. Like, why not we just go out and try to play on the front foot, go toe to toe with them? Why not?
I think his selection said that he wanted to be progressive in putting Ryan Fraser right back. The problem was when midfield was so narrow in the middle that Ryan Fraser was left defending the whole game. So, your team sheet, the name doesn't show how the game's going to go. You could put Emil Kraft right back, and he might have had a better game at right back than Ryan Fraser going forward. You just don't know. I just thought that we started okay. Arsenal started getting into the game towards the 30th minute and whatnot, and then once the first goal went in, we're heads dropped a little bit, I think, for me. But they say winning's a habit, so's losing. We need to get out of that habit.
Yeah, and I think that's a good comment too from Thank You Please. Eddie Howe had a laugh the day the shittiest defenders in the Prem, and he tried 60 minutes of defending away from home against Arsenal. What did he think would happen? We can't defend or draw our way to safety. We're gonna have to. That's the thing. We're gonna have we have a strong goalkeeper. We have a good goalkeeper. Like he could probably save us some goals that should have gone in, but because he is a very good goalie, he could save a goal. Let's try to score. Like fucking. We're gonna have to outscore
today. On his performance today, I reckon if he'd been in the sticks at the start of the season, we would have had a win by now.
Possibly.
In the tight games that we've had, I think he would have made the difference.
Because Darlow hasn't been that great. He really hasn't.
No, you see Darlow's great in spurts, shot stopper. He's, you hit a shot from 20 odd yards out. I mean, he's a big lad, isn't he? He's about 6'7" or something. I think it's just them concentration ones. When it comes in the box, he's not and that's the difference between a very good goalkeeper and for me, Dubrovka's in the top 6-7 goalkeepers in the Premier League. Easy. When he's fully fit and he's playing, you get ahead of. He's better than Ramsdale, arguably. Ramsdale's form's good, but his history suggests that he's playing in a good side now. But he's going to get tested in his time at Arsenal, and then we'll see exactly how good Aaron Ramsdale is. I think he's going to be a great goalkeeper, but as an all-rounder, I think Dubrovka's up there with some of the best in the Premier League.
I think so too. So, and that's the thing. Like, we have a good goalie, so we need to actually help him out too. We just everything has to fucking improve because that was
It's like having a bucket with a lid on, but having a pipe dripping on it. You can have what I mean? Your defense is shite. You're gonna get. He gets sold out. So ultimately, we need to improve our defense. If we can, one about buying this player and that money and Coutinho and all this malarkey, mate. All I want to see is a couple of wing backs and a centre half come in first, then a midfielder, and we need a striker as well because eventually Callum Wilson's going to come up with an injury.
He always does. Always does. It's not
He will.
his. It sucks because it's probably not his fault, but it does happen. It does happen, and it just happens to him more often than not, unfortunately.
That Vlahovic at Fiorentina, I'd be walking in.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Ibrahimovic in disguise, that kid. Like, he's a It doesn't have to be an out-and-out striker. Just someone that's going to offer you a goal threat, that can play at the top of the pitch, that can play with Wilson. Even if Wilson comes out the side, then he can take Wilson's place. If Wilson's in the side, he can play alongside him. Someone of that ilk, like a Sterling. Sterling can play up front. I'm not honest saying Gunn gets Sterling, but that's the type of player I'm talking about. Because we might get a good run in January or whenever, and then if Wilson gets an injury, then games from end of February onwards is absolutely vital. You've got to have people available.
Do you think that if we do not get 3 points at Norwich, do you think that we are getting relegated?
I don't know, but I honestly do think that if we haven't won a game by the end of December, which ultimately means Norwich, Burnley, because we've got Man City, Everton, you name it. After Man United on Boxing Day, we go to beginning of January and we haven't won a game, or we've only won one game. We are in big trouble. Because statistically, if you're at the bottom of the league at Christmas, you're down. There's only 2 teams.
Normally, yeah.
2 teams avoided it, I think. West Brom and Sheffield United, I think, or whoever it be. But
right.
Yeah, I think the problem is it doesn't matter who we're playing at the minute. We don't look like winning. We could play, honestly, at the minute, we could, like when we played Brentford last season in the Cup, we weren't winning games leading up to that game. I knew we weren't going to win because you could just see the team didn't believe they were going to win a game of football, and that's exactly what you're seeing at the minute.
And we need to break that trend and break it quick. And the Norwich Wolves game just started too.
Once you win a game, imagine the lift that team's going to have.
Yep.
They've went from September, late August till now without winning the game. They win a game, they're going to be like a dog with 2 dicks.
It's gonna feel like a weight is off your shoulders, exactly, or a dog with 2 dicks, whatever works.
You've got to get it as quick as possible, though, haven't you? You don't want to pick a draw at Norwich and then beat Burnley. You want to win, and then if you get a draw at Burnley, then fair dues, because Burnley can give anybody a game on the day. Norwich, I think, for me, are the worst team in the league.
Yeah, but we're giving them a real run for their money because technically
we are. Yes, yeah.
Technically,
you could argue differently watching us.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here though. Thank you, Andy, a bunch for
not a problem,
man. Coming on and doing the score and the players. Yeah, I really appreciate it, and thanks everyone for watching. Bad result today, 2-0 Arsenal. But we got to get our shit together, and we got to get some wins. So, but thanks everyone.
Who said?
What?
Only way was it Yazoo who said the only way is up?
Has to be. Well, but we could go down. That's a problem.
Well, we'll be the richest club. As my Macam cousin keeps telling us, you're going to be the richest club in the championship. Well, I might be right, Ed. We'll see.
We'll see. But thanks everyone for watching. Ta-da. Take care. Come on, you fucking rags.